Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another process through which we can end the journaling. Okay, so to understand this process, first of all, we should know the process to start the journaling, because if your process is not started, then there is no way to delete or end the journaling. So we should know how to start the journaling, and then also we should know the process for identifying whether the journaling has been already started or not on the physical file. Okay, so I will divide this session into three parts. Firstly, we will create the journal and start the journaling. Second, we will identify or verify whether the journaling has been started or not. And in third part, we will see a way to delete the journaling with the help of one command. All these informations are very useful in terms of project, because when you are working for a project, there are various conditions where we are supposed to end the journaling. Okay, so in that case, these sessions would be very helpful for you. Fine, so let's start. First of all, let me show you one physical file that I have already created in my system that I will use to perform this demo. So I'm running one command, work obj, to verify the file, and my file name is stupf, which is in library Sharmit 1. So you can see this file is already there. Fine, so this file we will use in order to perform the demo. Now before we start the journaling on this file, we should verify it, like whether it is already started or not. So for that, what we will do, I will tell you two way, although we have discussed this thing in previous session also, but why I'm explaining it again, because for this session it is mandatory to know whether your file is already journaled or not, because we are going to end the journaling. So uh, let's discuss the first way to verify whether the file is journaled or not. So for that, you can hit the command DSPJRN, then take F4. Here you can put your file name. So in my case, file name is stupf, which is in library Sharmit 1, and then simply hit enter. Once you hit enter, it will provide you this screen, and here you can search for JOUR, but in small letters. Make sure that your letters are small, otherwise you will not find anything here. After writing JOUR, press shift F4 to search it, and you can see currently it is showing file is currently journaled no. That means file is not journaled. So this is the one way to verify whether your file is journaled or not. Now we will discuss the second way. Second way is using work obj command. So simply write work obj, take F4, and here you can put your file name again. So in my case, file name is stupf, which is in library Sharmit 1. Then simply hit enter. It will show you the object, and for object you can take option 8 and just do scroll down in order to search for journaling information. Here you can see currently journal is set as no. That means we have verified that file has not started any journaling. Alright, now what we will do, we will start the journaling to this file, and then we will verify, then I will tell you the process to end the journaling for the file. So let's start. So to start the journaling, we need two things: journal receiver and journal, because with the help of journal only we will be able to start the journaling. So always create the receiver first, because receiver is the thing that we are going to attach while creating the journal. So let's create the receiver. So to create the receiver, just use the same command, sqlrpgle. This commands we have already discussed in our previous sessions separately. But why I'm repeating this, because we should be aware of all this process for ending the journaling. Because if you have not started any journaling, then we are not supposed to delete anything, right? So simply write CRTGRNRCV, take F4. Here you can put your journal name, receiver name, whatever the name you want to give. So let's create it as STUPF RCV in library Sharmit 1, and then simply hit enter. So you can see we have got this message: journal receiver STUPF RCV created in library Sharmit 1. Alright, now what we will do, we will create the journal. So to create the journal, use the command crt_jrn, press F4. Here you can put your journal name. So in my case, I would like to create it with name STRJRNPF, or you can create STUPFJRN. Both are okay. Fine. Now what we will do, we will put the library name. So in my case, let me check whether this is already there or not. Work obj stu. If it is there, then we will create with some name, other name, stupfjrn in library Sharmit1. No, it is not there. Then we are good to create it. So stupfjrn library Sharmit1 with receiver stu pf rcv. So we just created that. Then you are supposed to provide the library name and simply hit enter. So you can see it is showing the message journal stupfjrn created in library Sharmit1. Alright, so now we have receiver, now we have journal. It's time to start the journaling. So to start the journaling, we are supposed to use this command strjrnpf, which is for start journaling of physical file. Then press F4. Here we are supposed to provide the file name on which we would like to start the journaling. So I'm providing the file name as stupf, which is in library Sharmit1, and the journal name is stupfjrn, which is also in library Sharmit1. Okay. Now other thing is images and journal entries to be omitted. So these options are set as by default. Okay, so for time being we can go with by default option. And regarding this command, like we have already covered this separate command in individual session in our previous session series. Okay, so if you want to learn more about these parameters in detail, then maybe you can refer those sessions. Okay, because we are doing it in a proper series. For now we are just providing all the required parameters and processing, because we want to learn more about the further commands like ENDJRNPF. Okay, so yeah, hitting enter. So once I hit enter, you can see it is showing one of one file have started journaling. So journaling has been started on this file. Alright, now how we can verify that? So to verify that, you can simply go and check with this command DSPJRN, take F4, provide the file name. In my case, file name is stupf, which is in library Sharmit1, hitting enter. Then you can search for the keyword JOUR, but in small, otherwise you will not be able to find the information. So search for JOUR in small letters, search, and you can see it is showing file is currently journaled as yes. It means the file is journaled now. Alright, but there is one more way to verify it, as I told you. So for that you can simply go and check for work obj, for stupf, hit enter, take option 8 here, scroll it down, and you can see in journaling information it is showing currently journaled as yes. Okay, so we have verified that file journaling has been started on this file. Now what we will do, we will end the journaling, and this is our main target for this session, right? We want to learn the process or the command which we use in order to end the journaling. So for that you can simply write one command ENDJRNPF, where END is representing end, JRN is representing journal, and PF is representing physical file. Then simply take F4 on it, and then we are supposed to provide few parameters here. But let's say if you are using this command for the very first time, then maybe you are not aware of all these parameters. So what you can do, you can place your cursor on this white text, press F1 from keyboard, and it will show you all the details related to this command, like why we use this command, what all restrictions are there. So you can see definition is there, restrictions is there, and all the parameter descriptions are there, qualifier. Okay, and example is also there for some process. And if you are looking for the escape messages ID, then you can look scroll down to find those values as well, message IDs as well. Okay, Fine, but for now I will tell you what all values we can pass here. So in general physical file you can pass the file name which you want to journal. So in my case I am putting stupf, which is student physical file, and it is present in library Sharmit 1. Then we are supposed to provide journal name. So in my case journal name is STRJRNPF, sorry, STUPFJRN, okay, which is also in library Sharmit 1. So what we have provided? We have provided the file name on which journaling has started and for which you want to end the journaling. Then we have library name where this file resides, and then we have provided the file name, journal name, and journal library name where this journal resides. And for logging level you can go with a by default option, which is star errors, but if you would like to check and identify what all value we can provide here, then you can press F1 and it will show you all the possible values that you can provide to this qualifier. Okay, but for now we will go with the default value and hitting enter. Once I hit enter, you can see it is showing me one of one files have ended journaling. That means journaling has been stopped now. Okay, so let's verify it whether it is stopped or not. So for that again I will go and run the command DSPJRN, and my file name is stupf, hitting enter, search for JOUR, and you can see right now it is showing file is currently journaled as no, because we have ended the journaling. Previously we started, that's why it was showing yes, but now we have ended it, that's why it is showing no. Same thing you can check with work obj. Simply go work obj stupf, hitting enter, taking option 8, doing page down to go for journaling information, and here you can see currently journaled as no. Okay, so this is the way through we can easily end the journaling for a physical file, and this is very important command because whenever you are working for a project there might be many scenarios where we are supposed to delete or end the journaling, but this is very crucial command, so do not hit it directly without any permission or without intention. Why? Because once you have deleted the journaling, once you have ended the journaling, then you might lose some data to be captured through journaling, because journaling we are doing so that we can capture the information, right? But if you have stopped the journaling, in that case it would not capture the journal information. Okay, so don't do without intention. Means if you are not intended to end the journaling, then don't use this command ENDJRN, and if you are using it, then please use it on a test servers, test, not on the actual prod server or your client server. Okay, so but these steps we should know as a developer, we should know about these things like how to end the journaling, how to start the journaling. So this is just for the learning purpose, but do it by making sure that you are doing it intentionally. Okay, so yeah, that's all for today. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.